Hi guys, welcome back to Keys Grills. Today we are doing pork loin, not to be confused with pork tenderloin, but this is a bigger piece of meat and a different cut, but it's a pork loin. As you may or may not be aware, pork can be a little bit dry, so what we are going to do is we're going to inject today a nice brine into the actual meat. We're going to season it, we're going to pop it in the fridge for just for an hour or so, and then while that's marinating in the fridge, what we are going to do is we're going to set the Kamado Joe up here on a spit roast, because we are going to spit roast this pork loin today. And I challenge any man out there to tell me that you don't like a spit roast. You know what I mean? Anyway, so first of all, let's make up this brine. What we have here is a cup of chicken stock. Okay, pour that in there. Then we have 3 cups of water. That can go in there. We have a tablespoon of kosher salt and a tablespoon of sugar. And then what we are going to do is we are going to have a tablespoon of white wine vinegar. We're going to end up making too much brine for what we need today. It can be frozen and reused. It's entirely up to you. But you want to make sure you get these measurements right so it's not too salty, which is why we have to use this amount of water. So let's give this a stir so all that sugar and salt dissolves. And then what we're going to do is pretty much as it says in the tin. I'm going to suck this up in a syringe, and then I'm going to inject it into this pork to make it as juicy as we possibly can. Let's get this bad boy all stirred up. That's about it. Once all your salt and your sugar's dissolved into the liquid, then we start the process. I always find it easy when you're injecting this to put it in a high-sided baking tray, because it can squirt out a little bit sometimes when you overdo it. Right then, and here we have I know that just makes you feel a little bit uneasy, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean? But listen, it's not a surgical procedure as such. All we're going to do is pop that in there. We are going to straw this up, suck up. Oh, I can feel it coming in. There we go. And then all we're going to do is very simple. I'm hoping you can see this, guys. Is we're literally going to inject a little squirt. There we go. See it coming out. Little squirt. Let's go the other way. All the way there. That's it. Little squirt. Do them about 1.5 inches apart. Work your way all the way down the loin. Do you remember, the more we put in there, the juicier this is going to be. Told you it does squirt out a little bit, guys. Don't panic. It's natural. Can't beat a bit of squirting, can you? All the way down. Let's have another fill up. Lovely. Oh, matron. That's what it reminds me of. That's going back a few years, the old Carry On films. Right. Oh, slippery sucker. Right down all the sides. That's it. Repeat the process down this side as well. Another load up. I feel like fucking junkie here. That in there. Right in the middle. I think that's going to be about it, guys. So we are nicely filled up with our brine. And then the next stage, what I do is we give this a little bit of a pat dry, like so, and then seasoning. Today I'm just using a standard smoky pig pork rub. Nothing exciting. You can use whatever you like. That's it, lovely. Give her a flip over. Get the whole lot. Lovely jubbly. As I said to you about the tray, look, you can see the water that's coming out of there, with the brine I should say. Don't worry about it, it's natural, it ain't going to hold on to it forever. That's why we're only literally doing a marinated for an hour, because obviously over a period of time you are going to lose that brine that's in there. So quick marination for an hour, then we're on to the Kamado Joe. As you can see, we've put a basket in and we've just got coals on one half. The reason we do that is because what we want to try and do is have, as it's spinning round, is that there's a cool bit one side, and it's not just, the thing just burns too quickly. That's the bottom line. So let's fire this bad boy up. We're going to get this bad boy hit up to around about 350. Make sure that this dome is well and truly heated. Right guys, welcome back. We have been marinating for about an hour, and the reason why we only did an hour, as you can see the brine in the bottom there. It does start to make its way out, so we don't want to leave it too long, as we're going to lose too much of it. Next stage, what we're going to do is stick this bad boy on the spit, stick a probe in her, and get ready to rock and roll. Put the old glove on. One glove, one glove. All right. Take this bad boy, pass this right through the middle. Lovely. That's it. That's it, that's it, that's it, that's it. Little bit of resistance in the middle there. Oh, look at that, she's done. Roughly about there. That's that, that's that, that's that. Stick one of them on there. Bite into the sides, just to take hold of that. Okay, let's do one with the other side. Same each side. That. Stick that in so we get hold of her as well. That's it. Lock them up. Just going to add another little bit of extra seasoning, guys. Lovely jubbly. Lovely jubbly. And then, next stage is stick her on the Kamado Joe. Oh no, do apologise. Next stage is to put in a probe. Make sure you don't touch the metal, so go for a nice thick bit. Yeah. And down to the line. And that is it. She's ready to go on the KAMADO Joe. Let's get her over. Okay, very straightforward. That goes in there. That goes on there. Hit the button. Watch her spin. The only thing that I am going to do is I'm going to chuck a bit of smoking wood in there. That's actually a bit of oak we got in there today. Alright. All adds for a little bit of flavour. We're going to pop that down. The probe's set for 145. And what I'm going to do is that I'm going to come back at about 120 and I'm going to rebaste it again so we can get a nice glaze on it. Alright. But she should look lovely. Can't wait to try it. We'll see you then. Gotta love a bit of smoke, don't you? That looks lovely. Little quick peek. Ooh. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Right, guys, we're getting close to time. So what we're going to do is just make ourselves something we can give us a nice little baste. Take some of the same rub that we've got on the outside. What's that? Tablespoon and a half. Bit of olive oil. Just making it so we can make it into a paste, really. That's it. A couple of tablespoons of that. Give it a bit of a stir up. Lovely. There you go, look at that. And then what we're going to do, we're going to jump over to the old KAMADO Joe and we are going to baste this bad boy. Oh, look at that. That looks beautiful. That looks wonderful. Right. Okie dokie, next stage, guys. All we're going to do, baste her up again. Look at that. It's going to give her. Whoa. There we go. I mean, come on. Seriously. Lovely. Got a nice effect. Look at that. Dry a bit down the bottom there. Make sure you get a good even coat. You're going to get a bit of flame, a bit of flare up, because it's cooking. It's oil, isn't it, at the end of the day? Alright, now look at that. Don't she look pretty? Gonna use it all up. I mean, seriously, guys. Look. You've got to feel proud, haven't you, sometimes? You just got to feel proud. Not long to go now. Guys, it is time. Whoa, look at that. That looks beautiful. It's time to get this bad boy off and get her to rest. Let's take that off. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Let's let that rest for a bit. Right, guys, she is rested. You can see why. It's quite a handy little tip is when you put your cutting board down is to put some tissues underneath it, especially with a cook like this that's been brined, or injected brine I should say. It's catching as much as we can. So what we're going to do is we're literally going to go straight in the middle. Oh gosh. It's time to have a look. Oh, look at that. That is beautiful. Literally beautiful, guys. You can't be upset. I can't wait to try this. Let's cut ourselves a nice piece. Oh, lovely, tender, juicy, little bit of boar juice. Let's see. Oh. Oh. God. Oh, mate. That is beautiful. That is absolutely. Oh, my God. Gang. Oh. That's amazing. Honestly, absolutely beautiful. Key to it, guys, inject brine, especially pork can be a bit dry. Joe Tissery done well there, nothing like a spit roast, can't beat a spit roast like I said before. Outside, beautiful flavouring, inside, beautiful flavouring, tender meat, not in the slightest bit dry. Oh, absolutely stunning. Like I said, guys, if someone put that in front of you, you would not be upset. And remember, guys, don't forget to push all the fucking buttons, and I'll see you next time.